Arslanbek Makhmudov versus Michael Wallisch. To those who don't know, they recently fought over in Canada. Fight was shown live here in the States on ESPN Plus. You can go to ESPN Plus right now and watch the event on replay, which is what I did. Just got home from work. And not much to watch. Not much to watch because the fight ended in the first round. After the first round, it looked like either the corner or I didn't watch it all the way. I didn't know who actually stopped it. I just right when they ended the fight, that's when I stopped watching. It's either the corner or Michael Wallisch who didn't want to continue after the first round. I think chances are it most likely the corner saving Michael Wallisch. Wallisch was just taking too much punishment. Took way too much punishment in the first round. But some of those punches, though, I'll say this: some of those punches weren't the cleanest punches. Hence why there was a point deduction on Makhmudov in that first round. The referee decided to deduct a point from Makhmudov because Makhmudov, there were times where some of his punches were hitting the back of Michael Wallisch. Now, was it Makhmudov's fault? I mean, Makhmudov still has the responsibility to throw those punches in a way where it doesn't hit the back of the head of his opponent. So, he's to blame, and is Wallisch to blame for stepping in forward, putting himself in a position where he gets hit behind the head. You can blame him as well, but in the end, I feel like it's more of the responsibility of the guy throwing the punches than the guy moving his body and moving it around, in my opinion. But anyway, yeah, it was a pretty one-sided fight as expected. Uh, Makhmudov was simply too strong from the get-go. He tried to knock out Michael Wallisch, which actually the corner Makhmudov's trainer didn't like. He was scolding Makhmudov in the end of the first round before they found out the fight was over. Telling him like, "What the fuck were you doing? You're better than this and that." I guess they wanted to see Makhmudov box more. Um, Obviously, he didn't really box. He really tried to go for the knockout. Uh, Dropped Michael Wallisch multiple times, or Michael Wallisch took the knee multiple times. Even though those punches were landing in the arms and sometimes behind the head, they were still hurting Michael Wallisch, and yeah, I can't blame. The fight needed to be stopped. Michael Wallisch would have just been taking unnecessary punishment. Um, and yeah, now Makhmudov gets another easy win, knockout win. And with this, he bounces back with a W by knockout, coming off the fight against Carlos Takam, a fight where, in my opinion, Arslanbek did not impress. He did not impress in that fight. Pretty much lost every single round except the rounds where he knocked down Takam. And here he is trying to rebuild himself, trying to bounce back to looking good in the public eyes. But I feel like in order to redeem himself, he needs to do what he did to Michael Wallisch against a top contender in the heavyweight division. If you guys don't know, Makhmudov is up there in the rankings already. Current rank number 4 with the WBC and number 5 with the WBA, but yet he hasn't really fought any of these top 15 names. And in my opinion, he needs to fight one of them ASAP to prove himself that he really deserves those spots in the sanctioning bodies. Because right now, Makhmudov, in my opinion, I feel like he's a little overrated. Not gonna lie. Especially after his performance against Takam. That's just me. Michael Wallisch, on the other hand, at the age of 37 years old, losing now his 6th loss in his pro career. 6 losses, all by way of knockout TKO. I'm sure there's gonna be a promoter out there who's gonna offer Michael Wallisch a good amount of money to fight in their event. But Michael Wallisch should probably think about what's next for boxing. Oh man, my eyes. My eyes are getting dry. I need to go to bed, y'all. I'm gonna grab something to eat real quick, then go to bed. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired. It was a busy day, very very busy day at work. So, again, you can watch the replay on ESPN Plus if you want. I'm sure it's here on YouTube as well. It was all Makhmudov. Needs to work on fixing his punches though, just in case, because hitting the back of the head is very dangerous. it can really cause some serious damage on your opponent. That's why it's illegal. And by serious, I mean it can literally kill your opponent, or not kill your opponent, seriously damage them. So I'm tired. I'm dozing off, to be honest. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for listening and watching. And like always, have a great day. All right, thanks.